Date.
date. I'm all over that. I just hugged the shit out of her. I was like, that's my girl. Uh, that was awesome. We had a lot of fun. She's a fun kid. I'm gonna keep her for sure.
Yeah, not gonna get rid of that one.
Oh yeah. I like her. She's good shit. She is funny as holy shit. I don't know where she gets her funny from. It's probably for me. Listen to our show. Buy my book. It's not funny, but buy it. It's on Amazon. All right, that's enough about me. Send me an email. Lady Anta blow me, you retards, at gmail.com.
You retards.
I don't think we ever got around to talking about them. They own the name. Fuck her. Did we talk about that? I don't remember if we did on the air or not. They own the.
Think we did.
They bought the name 10 years ago. It's their name. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Still doesn't make them a bunch of good people. Yeah, exactly.
No, it makes me think they found this one and just pulled it out to be relevant. As I've said right at the beginning, this was just a thing to get on the news and sell their shitty music, and it worked.
Yeah, they can't be bothered to record a new album, so this way all they have to do is just put their name on there.
Well,
so their Spotify numbers go back up.
I don't know about. I should have been reading some news on the bus, but I was too busy not doing that.
I was spreading the love that is cool.
I did have a couple of good stories. Number one, ironically, Corey Feldman is being accused of sexual misconduct by the Actors Guild.
Really?
So, oh, yeah. A bunch of complaints. The Screen Actors Guild about his behavior. A couple of women have come forward against Feldman. So, there you go. That just shows everyone in Hollywood sucks dick and balls. If it's true. If not, then yeah, everyone in Hollywood sucks dick and balls because you're just like, fuck. The hell? He's been accusing Hollywood the whole time, and now it's like that's the best comeback you came up with. No, we don't. You do, and it works. The I'm rubber, you're glue theory from the second grade actually turns out that's totally legit.
Actually works. Who'd have thought?
What was the other? Yeah, that was interesting. There was another interesting thing this weekend that I was really excited to talk to you about, and then I got nearly diagnosed with the worst thing that's ever happened in the history of the world.
So they say.
And I just because of my shitty attitude and my COVID doesn't matter thing, like no, I'm getting no sympathy from anybody. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, and I have it. And it's like whatever, dude. Just nobody gives a shit about me having it. And neither do I, so whatever. But it would just be nice. Like one scared person would be nice. It would be kind of cool. But they don't exist because whatever. I don't care. What the fuck else did I have this weekend? There's a really good story I wanted to talk to you about. It had like gold or something in it. I don't remember. Well, I'll think of it. We'll come back to it. What's going on in the world? I was all Vancouvered up. I was out on the streets. It's 30 degrees and just hot, dirty dudes everywhere. And I paid attention to the redheaded girl way too much. I just followed her around like a fucking moron. And I'm pretty sure everyone knew what I was doing. And I hope it worked.
and they were probably all jealous.
I hope so. All right. What's going on in the world?
Well, we'll get the COVID part out of the way. The country of Burkina Faso.
My favorite North African nation.
There you go, North Africa. Well done.
Upper Volta is is a killer town. I want to rock Upper Volta one day.
Well, this is the
way better than Lower Volta.
That's a piece of shit. Or what is Trump? A shithole. That's a shithole.
Yeah. Well, we did the project on Burkina Faso in grade 11. Right here. I did too. Grade 11, and I totally remember everything.
Well, good. Then you can help with this one because this is just humorous. The town of Hounde, Hounde. They
no, that's a Canadian rapper who just got shot recently.
That was Houdini.
Oh, sorry.
Very close.
Seeing if you listen to the show.
Yeah. Well, they are now claiming that because the markets are all closed because of coronavirus restrictions, they're expecting around 10,000 child deaths every month is going to happen.
Is something people should pay more attention to.
Right. Now,
and maybe open the fucking markets.
Now, on top of that, you've got more than 550,000 additional children each month are being struck by what is called wasting, which is malnutrition that manifests in spindly limbs and distended bellies. From the lack of food. Now, this is just what's going on in a general thing in this area. But they're saying an additional 10,000 are going to die, and they're going to be blaming COVID for that.
Yeah, well, open the goddamn markets and feed your kids. Take it from a soon-to-be COVID survivor.
The one thing I'm having a hard time...
You know what's going to help your kids? Food, nutrition will help your children be healthier. It will help fight the COVID. Give them food.
Well, now here's the thing I'm not quite understanding. So this particular article is centering around this infant that has lost half of her former body weight of 5.5 pounds in the last month. So down to 2.25 pounds or 2 3/4 pounds.
I think that's what I ordered from McDonald's in my hotel room.
But here's the dumb thing. I'm literally going to read you this. With the markets closed because of coronavirus restrictions, her family has sold fewer vegetables, and the mother is too malnourished to nurse her. Now, you haven't sold many, which means you have extra. Why aren't you eating it?
Because you don't. You need the money for your kids, and you don't take for yourself.
You're not selling it. You're just gonna let it go to waste.
Yes,
you're gonna let your child die because you're an idiot? I don't get it.
Let's be honest, it's Northern Africa. She's probably had 9 children since we started this conversation.
Yeah, probably. Fucking unreal.
Why does anyone live in Africa? Stop reading the Africa news. It's so depressing.
Yeah, I know, but it's interesting.
Why the F does anybody live in Africa? That's the title of an episode. You guys can go back and listen to it. There are 250 of them that some of you haven't heard. How exciting is that? Check them out anywhere you already enjoy your favorite podcast.
Now
don't let your babies die because of COVID. Feed your babies. Read that.
If
post.
You're not,
you know what's so funny?
If you're not selling your food, like if nobody's buying your food, eat it. Eat the food. You need it.
Also, don't pay a lot of attention to what's on the news. My aunt just posted a horrible story about a baby dying in the hospital, and it wasn't true at all. I looked at it, and I just like, no, I'm not giving her this one. Usually, I just let them go. But that one was a little emotional, so I wrote a big, long thing on Facebook about it. And nobody listened. Nobody cares. But there's a lot of fake news going around out there about this whole COVID thing.
Oh, there's
Take it from a soon-to-be COVID survivor.
That's right.
So much. It's just ridiculous.
So we've talked about this numerous times. The infamous plane that was shot down in Iran that had 176 people on board, including 55 Canadians.
I am at this point shocked that I wasn't on it.
Well, I find this humorous that the Ukraine government minister says that a preliminary analysis, oh my God, I can't speak at all, of the flight recorders that they have revealed that Iran illegally shot down the passenger jet.
Well, thank you. Thanks for clearing that up. Let's get to action now.
I find it strange that Ukraine can call it illegal, but not a fucking word from our glorious fucking moron.
Well, the Ukraine is where the war tribunal is, isn't it? Isn't the Hague in the Ukraine?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's like the place that decides war crimes and stuff. So makes sense for them to do it.
Well, a spokesperson for the Ukrainian embassy in Ottawa confirmed the legitimacy of the tweet, but said her government has no further comment.
Oh, of course not. Putin won't let them.
Well, that's just it, right?
Yeah, Pootie Pie. I'm totally gonna call him that when I meet him one day, and I'm just gonna get a bullet right in the fucking temple.
Well, the actual
Pootie Pie.
the tweet itself that went out was I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this guy's name because
It ends in Chenko, I guarantee it.
no, fuck it, Yevgeny Yenin.
Yevgeny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. I've heard of him.
Yenin. Okay. He said he was grateful to all partners who helped. He said grateful to all partners to help bring this moment closer. Black boxes from PS 752 were read out and deciphered successfully. The transcript confirmed that the transcript confirmed the fact of illegal interference with the plane. We are waiting for the Iranian side for the first round of talks next week.
So wait, it did not confirm someone acting going against Iranian orders?
No, they're not saying anything about that. They're just saying it was an illegal act of what they did.
Didn't confirm any malfunction?
No. No malfunction.
Just remember when I first moved out of the hotel into the place I'm staying now, Iran said it was malfunctioned or that someone was miscommunicated or someone didn't follow orders. And I just figured one of those three would show up on the black box since that was the three official stories they gave out all at once.
Yeah, but no.
Well, maybe there's a fourth story coming. We can only hope, right? Iran. We are going to get a prime minister with some balls to fuck you up one day.
Yeah, and it's going to be glorious.
I don't know who she's going to be, but she's going to be fantastic. We need to get a female in there, obviously, to counter Trudeau's horrible waste of nothingness for the last 4 years.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody with a pair of balls in it.
Yeah,
that's a woman who's going to have way more balls than a guy than he ever will.
I said before the last election, I said, you watch, this guy gets elected again, and he's doing fucking nothing for nobody for 4 years.
Couldn't have called
Look
that
at us now.
Yeah, right, eh?
We need to, I don't know what the world thinks. I don't care. Really, but I guarantee they're not thinking good things about Canada and our ability to stand up to threats globally when our plane very obviously gets shot down by hostile forces and we just fucking take it. Like, they could have just taken that plane and jammed it right up our Capitol Hill. That means my butthole is a metaphor.
That's a metaphor for my ass.
Might as well. Just what the fuck? Why are we even investing? Like, we're gonna do nothing. Like, if the Ukraine takes the reins on this, and like, at least they'll get charged with a war crime, which is awesome because it is. But you'd think one of us, someone in our government, might stand up and say, "Yeah, we agree with that too." Yeah, what they said. We were just about to say that.
You just beat us to the punch, yeah, so no point saying it now.
Oh, nothing from these guys. I feel like we don't even have a government, really. I feel like, who the fuck is running this thing? Nobody. Just out handing out CERB checks. That's the whole thing, and distracting people from the fact that we're just a pathetic, useless nation.
And put Rob Ford on TV every day for Ontario. That's all we get.
Here's your CERB check. No, we get Bonnie Henry. We don't even get Rob Ford.
And we get Rob Ford every day. Every day he's doing his update. Trudeau doesn't say
Doug.
shit, but Doug Ford, whatever. Doug, Rob, whatever.
Rob Ford on the news every day? That's fucked up. Prancing a corpse around. Hey, look. This will take your minds off everything. It's Big Dead Rob. Hey, Big Dead Rob. Just fucking weekend at Bernie's him.
He's still got a crack pipe hanging out. He's still got a crack pipe hanging out of his pocket.
I'm back, everybody. I'm back on the crack. COVID brought me back. Falls out. COVID's not bad for you. It brought me back. Look at me. Eye just pops out on the sidewalk. Oh, that's gross. Let's smoke some crack.
I'm going to use my eyesight.